All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
Welcome back. We are through 3 rounds of golf at TPC Twin Cities, and Jackson Coyven has arrived, guys. I mean, he hasn't not arrived, but you know what I mean. Jackson Coyven has arrived a round 3, 61, 10 under par to take a 3-shot lead into the final round tomorrow. So, wow. Jackson Coyven, what he did today was genuinely very special. So we were sadly not on him, but we had some up and down. We had some spike guys yesterday. We had some horrible calls yesterday. Like Hao Tong Lee we were on and he shot over par, I believe. But then we had some nice rounds. So hopefully we could bounce back. I know you guys had a nice round 2. Hopefully we could bounce back in round 4 for some nice cashers to and round 4 has kind of been our best, I would say our best showdown day of the year so far, of the year looking back. Sorry, I just tripped up my words right there. It's probably the ghost. Sometimes the ghost gets to me. But nonetheless, let's talk about the 4 guys who shot those rounds of the day. We had Jackson Coyven, Emiliano Grillo. I'm looking at the leaderboard. We had Jackson Coyven. We had Michael Brennan, Davis Thompson, and Seamus Power all shoot 63 or better. And guys, again, it happened. It happened again where people are popping for one specific category and having the rounds of the day. So Coyven, Brennan, Thompson, Power. We saw Coyven lead the field in approach. We saw Michael Brennan lead the field in distance. We saw Seamus Power lead the field in putting. It is rare that you lead a stroke in a single day and have the best round of the day. We talked about this on Monday, and it's happening again. And it's crazy for it to really happen in real time, where the strokes gained number 1 guys are at the top of the leaderboard. That does not happen every single week, and it is happening again. Yeah, easier said than done. It's hard to pick who's going to be the number 1 golfer, but it gives us a profile to really target after and shoot for as we are going through our process, as we're going through our golfer selection. So looking at the weather, looking at the style that we are going for tomorrow, we'll bring that up. So the weather, it looks like it's going to be fairly easier in the morning with some potential heavier gusts in the afternoon, stronger winds. But with that being said, I'm not really trying to play an AM PM stack. Like the way it's put today, there was just about nothing. It was 3.8, 3.3, 3.74. It's basically nothing. And with this leaderboard being so damn bunched, like from first place to there's just, I mean, not even to any specific like T20. There's just so many guys within like close to the top 10, close to the top 20 that can have one solid round and get all of these points. This is one of the most jammed up leaderboards from like 1st to 15th I've ever seen. So with that being said, round 4, I'm going to play a lot of golfers who are starting around that T20 mark. There's enough people to choose from. Usually we'll go with guys who are like T40 or something. Not usually. Sometimes we'll go with guys who are like T40 or something back, post it back door. But there's just simply too many names that I don't think you really leapfrog that many names to get those placement points. So I'm going with golfers inside the top 20, inside the top 25 to have nice rounds. There's still going to be plenty of opportunity to make birdies no matter when you're going out and get those top 10 placement points. I don't want you to come from T40. I don't think you have it in you tomorrow with all the amount of guys that are ahead of you. So that's what I'm looking for. Stat-wise, it's more all green with the pop, like we talked about to lead the show off. You need to have that pop in a single category. There's really not a single category that I'm like crossing off that can't work. Like accuracy works, distance works, approach, obviously putting works. So that's what I'm going for. Find the all green profiles and be inside the top 20 or so. And yeah, let's talk contest selection, and then we'll get into the players that we're looking for tomorrow. So round 4 showdown, my favorite. I love this $250 max 4 entry lineup. You could turn 1,000 into 10,000. You could turn 250 into 10,000. I like max entering this Only 222 people are in this contest. If you do 222 divided by 4, assuming every single person is doing that, that means you only have to beat 54.5 other people. Not everybody's entering 4 lineups, putting $1,000 in there. But if you have the bankroll, you put 4 lineups in this contest, you're going to have a ton of overlay and a great opportunity to get multiple lineups inside that top 10, top 25 if you have the correct process going. So this is the contest of the day. Once you have your contest selected, once you have your player pool, head over to the site right here, PGA Showdown Projections Stone Slate Station. The Slate Station is already up. So once you're watching this video, you're going to go to the site, code BOOTS, and you can see all of my slate plan action, the official, I guess, plays, you could say, of the show. Right here, join the nation, code BOOTS. If you just want the golf single sport PGA plus optimizer, if you want every single sport, all access plus optimizer, get those players from the slate plan, get those players from the show, get those players from the projections, get those players from the stone, and together, they put them in the optimizer, and you should find some success there. I like to have like anywhere from a single lineup, obviously 6, but like 8 to 12, 15 lineup or player pool for these showdown days. So hopefully you guys are cashing with me, and hopefully you guys are doing the right thing. So code BOOTS, shipitnation.com. Let's bring up the player pools. Let's bring up who we are looking for round 4. In the slate plan, you'll see not everybody is going to be inside the top 20, top 25, but majority of my players are going to be within this top 20 ranking. So let's start right now. Chris Kirk right here, gaining strokes on approach, around the green, and on the putting greens. He's losing about a stroke and a half off the tee. I'm not too worried about him losing a stroke and a half off the tee. Chris Kirk never really gains too much off the tee. He's a shorter hitter. Hopefully he could find fairways. I want to see how many fairways Chris Kirk is hitting right now, where he ranks in driving accuracy. Let's see. Chris Kirk, T21, he ranks 58th off the tee, but driving accuracy, he ranks 34th. So that means he's doing okay in terms of driving accuracy, which he needs to do well. He's striping the approach, so I am down for Chris Kirk there. Is this updated? I know these data golf numbers are a little different than the PGA Tour numbers, but they're all cumulative, so it doesn't really make a difference for us. Actually, let me hit the cumulative strokes gains. Actually, looking around 3, bang, cumulative strokes gains. Kirk, we love him there. Let me just confirm that makes sense. Yes, okay. Everything makes sense. Minus 1.3 off the tee. The approach, the around the green play is all cooking. Right here, Kevin Yu, really nice all green profile. He is about even off the tee. Stroke on approach, and the short game is popping. It's not popping too high, though. I know he's gaining over 5 strokes, almost 6 strokes in the short game. There's still room. I think there's still room for Kevin Yu to gain a little bit more in the short game. I'll tell you right now, guys, this isn't the official one golfer I'm on, but we're playing Scotty Scheffler tomorrow. He shot 7 today. Probably going to shoot another 7 tomorrow. Finish at minus 20. But Scotty Scheffler's not going to win. He's going to put pressure. I think Scotty Scheffler is a nice play at 14-2. There's definitely enough golfers to pair him with. Really like Chandler Phillips as well. Chandler Phillips in a tie for 4th. He's kind of leading on the short game, but Chandler Phillips is a golfer who needs to lead in the short game. He needs his ball striking to be around even, which it is. It's around +2 on the week so far, and he's got 8 strokes going in the short game. He's not going to putt probably too well, but he's hitting it well enough to be in this T4 position and stay around that T4 position, which will be nice for the placement points. Going down a little bit past that T20 because we don't just want to stay there 100%. Kevin Streelman doing a lot of things well, and he's just going to plod along. There's no reason Kevin Streelman can't shoot a 4-under and turn that minus 9 into minus 13. Where does minus 13 get you? Ask that to yourself. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I don't hate it. Love Christian Bezadenhout because Christian Bezadenhout is basically doing everything around even, but he has real short game popability. Like Seabass can gain 4-stroke short game in a single round with ease. So that's kind of who I'm looking at, like down the leaderboard a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to be living from this T20 to, I guess, top of the leaderboard area so far. So we're looking for basically all green and have the ability, to pop in a single category. If you're really negative in one category by round 4, you're probably out of my player pool by now. So I need to see some consistency of form across the board in terms of stats, and hopefully that can lead to some success. So this is time for the one golfer that I am on. I'm going to bring him up, but first I'm not going to say his name. I want you to take 5 seconds and try to guess. Do you know who this golfer is based off of a picture of them. So let me know in the comments, did you get it right or did you get it wrong? So I'm going to let you think for 5 seconds and then I'll tell you. So this is the one golfer that I am on. Hopefully you can't see his name, but don't cheat. This is Chandler Blanchet. Chandler Blanchet, he is currently in a tie for 19th, and I love this profile. He's striping it. He's gaining over over 5 strokes ball striking. He's losing 1 around the green. I'm not worried about just a single stroke being lost through 3 rounds, and he's gaining strokes putting. If he can just be even around the green, he's doing everything so well to turn that T19 into a T9, post another -4 or -6 round if he gets that around the green play dialed. So, like I said, I'm looking for all green, but if you're slightly negative in a single category, I'm not really too worried as long as it's not like a -4 or something like that. So Chandler Blanchet is the one golfer I am on. Who are you on for in round 4? As always, the song of the day, we are going to go with Made This Way by The Word Alive. Check that one out. Let me know what you think. And as always, let's ship it. Good luck tomorrow. We got Michael Brennan. We got Ben Coles in the mix. Hopefully, we can cash another outright. Let's keep the pedal down. And, yep, I'll see you guys Monday. Peace out.